In 2012, a man named Michael Carroll won $5 million in the lottery. He quit his job the same day, bought mansions, cars, threw parties that lasted weeks. 5 years later, he was working at a biscuit factory for minimum wage, not a single dollar left. Today, we are not going to laugh at Michael. We are going to understand him. Because the mistakes he made with $5 million, you might be making right now with 500. Michael was 19 years old, a garbage collector from Norfolk. No financial education, no advisor, no plan, just a ticket. There is a psychological term for what happened next, sudden wealth syndrome. It happens whenever money arrives faster than the wisdom to manage it. His brain did the only thing it had ever learned to do. It spent. Not from stupidity, not from weakness, from habit. The only financial pattern he had ever known. You cannot pour an ocean into a cup and expect the cup to hold it. Michael's cup, through no fault of his own, had never been built for anything larger than a weekly paycheck. Your version of this mistake looks like a raise arriving, or a bonus. Extra money appears and somehow within weeks it's gone. The amount changed, the behavior didn't. Money planted without foundation doesn't grow. It erodes faster than you would ever believe possible. The second mistake was the people. For most of his life, Michael had been invisible, a garbage collector, someone people walked past, and suddenly he was seen, wanted, needed. The money made him matter in a way nothing ever had before. Saying no would have meant risking going back to invisible, and that risk felt more threatening than any financial consequence. So he gave and gave and gave until the people who surrounded him were there for the spending, not for him. Your social circle is either building your financial future or consuming it. There is rarely a neutral option. The people who celebrate every purchase and encourage every splurge, they are not your financial allies, even if they love you. The third mistake, Michael never invested a single dollar, not one. In 5 years of having $5 million, not $1 went anywhere it could grow. He treated the lump sum like income. Income is meant to be spent. It replenishes next month. Capital is different. Capital is the engine. You don't spend capital, you deploy it.
Here is the math Michael never knew. $5 million invested conservatively at 5% generates $250,000 per year forever, without touching the principal, without working a single day. He never built the machine. He ate it instead, piece by piece, party by party, gift by gift, until there was nothing left to eat. 5 million divided by $500,000 per year, 10 years at best. Michael managed 5. Your version? No automatic investment. You tell yourself you'll start when you have more, but more never comes because the behavior that produces more was never built. Here is the truth that Michael's story reveals more clearly than anything else. Money does not change people. It amplifies them. Michael was generous. He was social. He wanted to be significant. Money amplified all of it until the amplification consumed everything he had.
You will probably never win $5 million in the lottery, but you are making versions of these 3 mistakes right now with whatever you have at the scale available to you. Same 3 mistakes, different scale, slower, quieter, less dramatic. But without change, the destination is exactly the same. The habits you are building today or failing to build determine what would happen if 5 million arrived tomorrow. Would your habits hold it or would they consume it? If your current habits would have destroyed $5 million, they are quietly doing the same to what you have right now. Just more slowly, just less visibly. Michael's story ended at a biscuit factory. Yours doesn't have to end anywhere like that. Build the foundation, choose the people, build the system, and do it before the money arrives, not after. Because if large money never arrives in large amounts, these 3 things will still build whatever you have into something that lasts, something real, something yours. That is what nobody told Michael. Nobody sat him down at 19 and explained how money actually works. Nobody showed him the blueprint. Nobody warned him about the people, the habits, the machine he needed to build.